Alright guys, so welcome to part 3 of Cooking with Chef Ralph. Potatoes, done. We had them in there for 20 minutes if you remember. Steak, done. We had the steak going for 5 minutes, I did them on each side for a couple minutes here and there. Flipped them, they're nice and done. I let them sit. What you didn't see, I took a paper towel. I got a little bit of grease off. I don't like my steak like too much going on with it. So I took a paper towel, I let that sit. Now, what you can tell a potato's done is when you poke it, it's not tough. It's, I got a fork right in there. It's not like rubber, it's nice and soft. So what we're gonna do is we got the broiler set on low on the oven. So on a low broil, because we're gonna take an oven-safe pan. And when I say oven-safe, there's no rubber here. If there's rubber, it's not an oven-safe pan. And we're going to put our potatoes in here. Also, another big thing is, like I do before all my videos, I wash my hands. Please, please, please wash your hands. That's so important. Like they said, Rocco's Modern Life, turn the page, wash your hands. It's like the most important thing on the planet. So, we're going to start taking potatoes. And you know what, I'll actually do it right here. I'll just so you guys can see. We're gonna start getting these potatoes and putting them on a circular motion. Now it's wax paper, so you're gonna have some potatoes that get a little stuck. It's okay. Wax paper safe. Just make sure you get it off the potato. I think that's the most important part. See, like that? No wax paper. Try to get a little more of the outer circle filled before I start going inwards. And like I tell you guys 1,000 times over, I don't cook. This doesn't have to be perfect. You can have potatoes overlapping. Don't be a perfectionist about it. Genuinely enjoy what you're doing. Look at that. A little bit of wax paper. Make sure there's no wax paper on there. I would hate for you guys to eat some wax paper and be like, Ralph showed me this. I gotta sue this guy now. He ruined my life. Like I said, it's okay for them to overlap on top of each other. That's the whole point of this. They're nacho chips. They can do that. You're going to have a whole bunch of other stuff on top of it, so it's not a big deal. But if you run out of room, try to get the sides too. If you want to have an even spread toppings, a little bit on the sides right here. It's not a big deal. Now I'm just grabbing fistfuls of potatoes, trying to speed it up for you guys. See, that's a no bud. You can't do anything with that really. This is fine. So it should look a little bit like this. Nice even spread. We're gonna get the steak, take the steak, splow, put it in there. So, sorry guys. Get your steak, evenly spread your steak. I mean, this is the one part I am a stickler about. Like I always tell you guys, I have nice and sanitized hands, so Whenever you're dealing with anything, make sure you wash your hands. My hands have touched literally nothing but potato. So, and I like a nice even spread when it comes to my meat. That's one thing I'm very particular about. Because I'm that guy. I'm a meat and potatoes guy, literally. Little cooking humor for you guys. I have some big pieces here. I'm gonna break them up. So you got a nice even coat. And now, before I do anything else, I'm gonna wash my hands again because I just doubled some meat. So now you get to see the magic hour, most important part. Then I'm gonna dry, actually, just grab some paper towel. Just dry off my hands. Elbow that. And now, we're gonna talk toppings. So before we do that, we're gonna put this in the oven, but we're not putting it in the oven long. Understand what's going on here. This is gonna go in the oven because we're adding our cheeses. Now, this is just what I had. Whatever cheese you want to put on there. I guarantee it's cheese. It literally can't be wrong. I don't care if it's Limburger. It probably is amazing. So, got the cheddar, got the mozzarella. That's what I'm putting on here. It's up to preference of how much you like. I'm huge, so obviously I'm going to put a ton of cheese on here. And also, as you can tell, I don't cook a lot, so I open it like a new guy. Oop. And sprinkle even more cheese. So like I said, I'm a cheese maniac. I love cheese. Mozzarella, my favorite. And please don't judge me. Don't judge my eating habits, you viewers out there. This is just what I'm doing. Make sure you break up your cheese or whatever you got cheese-wise. Nice even coating. Now, you're going to take this pan, you're going to put it in your low broiled set oven. It's going to be in there for literally not very long. Like, I'm talking 5 minutes at the most. While that's happening, I'm going to talk to you about toppings, and we're just going to do some things so you guys can see the finished product. Like I said, this does not need a lot of time. You got to make sure you watch this constantly. It's cheese. You don't want your cheese to mess up. You got burnt cheese, it tastes bad, you ruined your whole night. You start beating your wife when you take it out on her, it just sounds awful. So, I put it at the top. Let's talk toppings. So, here's what I'm going to do for toppings. Toppings are literally a preference, okay? So, salsa. I didn't do anything special. I can't cook. I'm not making salsa fresh with tomatoes and stuff. I went to the store and I bought some salsa. For guys that can't cook like myself, buy some salsa. I'm just going to drag this out. This is going on top very last. Okay? These green onion here, it's going on top very last. And here's a little secret about green onion is, especially if you're a drinking guy like me, which you probably are, because this whole segment's about guys who can't cook, that can cook if you try. You have a mason jar, because when you drink a lot, you like to have your mason jars full of water. Guess what? Take the green onions, you chop them up, put them in this jar, fill it up with water. They grow back. Yeah, they grow back. And when they grow back, you can do the same thing again. So you're never having to shop for it. You have an unlimited resource right here. Just by chopping these up, and then adding some water and letting them sit. That's it. And then grow right back. Let's talk more toppings here. We got sour cream. I use Greek yogurt. Sounds crazy. Tastes just like sour cream. I can't taste the difference. I think it's better for you. But since we're already going ridiculously fat with this, we're going like full machine here. I was like, I'm just going to get regular sour cream and treat myself. So the belly's coming out on this one. Value time. There's nothing special about the sour cream. Go anywhere. But like I said, if you want to go a little healthier, if you feel guilty about eating a slab of potatoes and nachos, put some Greek yogurt on, you know? So these are going to be our toppings. And now we still got a little bit more time. I'm just going to give a peek. Like I said, you want to check, so we're going to come in here. And look at that. It's almost ready. Literally, I'm going to talk here for a little bit more, and then we can literally pull it out. So, and you know while it's going, clean some stuff up. Like I just put that in the sink. You know, clean some stuff off. You know, that way you don't have to do it later. So let's do a little talking here. First things first, I want to give a shout out to like my #1 fan, Brent Gibson. Always watching. You the man. I always appreciate people that watch my stuff. You know, a #1 fan. You know, I want to give a shout out to my lady who's working the camera. You can't see her, but she's gonna wave hi. And you know, and Chris and everybody else that I know. And basically, I mean, just from that, you know, this is probably done now. So we're gonna take this. I have big hands, so this is like an old mitt. The other mitt, looks like lobster claws on me. We're gonna look one more time. I'd say it's probably done. So, listen, this is freaking hot. I've done this before, Grandma's Boy style. Do not touch this with your hand. This is a skidlet coming out of the oven. Please remember that this is gonna get hot so fast. Grab the end. Look at that. Oh, that looks so good. Now, before I almost touched it, almost did it. You guys would have had a view, quite a view there. So, before I add the toppings, let me just tell you, when you're serving this, do it Mexican restaurant style if you want. Let the pan cool, put it on the table. If you're just eating this with friends, go in a bit, you know. You don't have to necessarily take it out of the pan. I'm just going to sit on the table and go ham on it. So, let's do some ingredients. Salsa. Put my salsa spoon away. My favorite, sour cream, because I'm a fatty. So, sour cream. I love the little value time sour cream because it's stick figures. That's just the kind of guy I am. It's probably as good as I can draw in real life. Here's where we go nuts with sour cream. I just put a big old glob in the center. I really like my sour. Bam! I always wanted to do that, give you a little emerald there. And then we're going to put the sour cream spoon out. And then last but not least, the green onion. Easiest part, dish on top. I like to spread it a little evenly about the pan. Just one in the middle is like a little garnish. Try to see, I like a lot of green onion. You might not, you might just want a little bit. And there you have it. That is steak motherfucking potato nachos. That looks amazing, okay? It tastes amazing. There's no way good for you. Nobody cares if it's good for you. In fact, I'm gonna grab a fork and I'm gonna try a piece. Nice little piece of steak, a little potato. Get that in now. Get some of that. Oh, fell off. Oh my God. Oh, I almost don't even want to talk to you guys anymore. So yeah, easy as that. Thank you guys for watching. Hit the like and subscribe button if you do like it. If not, leave some comments and tell me what I can do better. I probably won't read them, but maybe I will. Who knows? All right, you guys have a good one.